Jainism, an ancient Indian religion, has a relatively smaller global presence compared to major world religions. It is primarily practiced in India, with significant communities in other countries as well. Here is a list of the top 10 countries with the largest Jain populations in the world in 2023. 1. India. Jainism originated in India, and the majority of Jains reside in the country. Prominent Jain communities are found in states like Maharashtra, Rajasthan, Gujarat, Karnataka, and Madhya Pradesh. Palitana in Gujarat, Mount Abu in Rajasthan, and Shravanabelagola in Karnataka are important pilgrimage sites. 2. United States. The United States has a growing Jain community due to immigration and the spread of Jain philosophy. Jain communities can be found in cities with significant Indian diaspora populations, such as New York, New Jersey, and California. Jain temples and cultural centers are established in various cities, including those in the Jain Center of Southern California. 3. Canada. Canada is home to a small but growing Jain community. Cities like Toronto and Vancouver have Jain communities, and there are efforts to establish Jain centers and temples. Jain associations in Canada organize events and cultural programs to promote Jain values and heritage. 4. United Kingdom. The United Kingdom has a Jain community, especially in cities with diverse South Asian populations. London, Leicester, and other metropolitan areas have Jain communities actively participating in cultural and religious activities. Jain festivals and events are celebrated in the UK, fostering a sense of community among Jains. 5. Kenya. Kenya has a significant Jain community, largely established through migration. Nairobi, the capital city, is a hub for the Jain community, with temples and community centers. The Jain community in Kenya actively engages in business and cultural activities. 6. Tanzania. Jainism has a presence in Tanzania, especially in cities with diverse religious communities. Dar es Salaam is one of the cities with a small Jain community, contributing to the religious diversity of the region. Jains in Tanzania participate in community events and religious activities. 7. Australia. Australia is home to a growing Jain community due to immigration. Cities like Sydney and Melbourne have Jain communities, and efforts are made to establish Jain places of worship. Jains in Australia engage in interfaith dialogue and cultural exchange with other religious communities. 8. South Africa. South Africa has a small Jain community. Johannesburg and other urban centers have Jains who are involved in business and community activities. Jains in South Africa contribute to the cultural diversity of the country and participate in community building initiatives. 9. UAE, United Arab Emirates. The UAE has a small Jain expatriate community. Jain communities can be found in cities like Dubai, where cultural and religious events are organized. Jains in the UAE often engage in interfaith activities and promote understanding among diverse religious communities. 10. Singapore. Singapore has a small Jain community among its diverse religious landscape. Jains in Singapore actively participate in cultural and religious events, contributing to the nation's multicultural ethos. The Jain community engages in interfaith activities and promotes the principles of non-violence and compassion. Jainism is a minority religion globally, and the number of Jains outside of India is relatively small. The presence of Jain communities in various countries is often the result of migration and the diaspora's efforts to maintain cultural and religious ties. Additionally, the information provided is based on available data up to my last knowledge update in January 2023, and there may be changes or developments afterward.